Hi everybody. How's everybody doing? You know, I was sitting on my glider. I was just thinking. There's truly no one we can completely rely on. You know, I don't mean to sound so gloomy. My friend, I was talking to him, and he was telling me that he doesn't think it's the end times. I mean, that's okay if he doesn't feel that way. That's his opinion. I have my water and I'm sitting out here relaxing on my glider. But I think whenever the end times, like the actual Antichrist comes, and we have to take the mark, or we won't be able to buy, sell, or trade. Now I'm not telling you have to, because you shouldn't. But I'm just saying in the Bible it says that you can't buy or sell or trade. So he had the mark. Don't take it, my friend. He was asking me. I don't know, maybe in May, late May or something, or I don't know. He was asking me, what about my family? What if I take it to help my family? And then I found a part of Revelation. I read it to him. He didn't know what to say. I'm just thinking. Excuse me. It's muggy out here, or humid, or whatever you want to call it. And when the stuff hits the fan, who are we going to be able to lean on? Will our neighbor open the door and let us eat some of their food? Maybe. Will our neighbors or friends turn us in, or family, saying, oh, they didn't get the mark, they don't have the whatever they call it. I'm sure they'll call it something else. But just for the sake of it, like they have that tracing now, where contact tracing, where people can snitch on other people who've been around people who've supposedly had this virus. I mean, how do you know there won't be people who won't be snitching? They said, if somebody in your family is on the list, don't tell them. Your family, your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your uncle, your aunt, your cousin, your grandma, your grandpa. I mean, really? I just don't think I could ever do that. Why didn't you tell me, honey? Why wouldn't you I couldn't, Mom. I couldn't tell you. I'm sorry. I just don't see how I could do that. And I'm just saying, look at what they're doing now. What do you think is going to happen whenever the mark hits the fan? Whenever the stuff hits the fan and the mark is out there, and they're telling people they have to wear it. They have to not wear it, but have it put in them or whatever. It will be. Do you think that people are going to be there for you? I sure hope Christians can band together. Like local Christians in each region can band together. But it says that many will fall away, and love of many will wax cold. I'm just wondering, can we trust anybody? whenever it happens. And you have to get the mark, and people are like, oh, she doesn't have the mark, he doesn't have the mark, etc., etc. I'm just thinking about it. So, who do you think we can lean on? I know who we can lean on. That's Jesus. He's the only one we can lean on for sure. If you have a brother in the Lord or a sister or maybe a couple of them or maybe more, that's great. But I don't know. And then people talk about pre-trib rapture, which is not true. I can even point it out to you. I'll share some scriptures under this video. It says immediately after the tribulation. I believe it's in Matthew. So, just want to thank anybody who was praying for me. And I wanted to ask you to pray for me because my right arm has been hurting. It stopped yesterday. It was hurting yesterday. It stopped yesterday evening, and now it's starting again today. And it's in the evening, It's like, I don't know. I'll say around 6, 5:30, 5:45, 6 o'clock, somewhere there, I think. But my arm is just hurting, especially on the top, especially like above my elbow. It's just hurting. And I had some pain in my chest a couple of days ago, and then it kind of spread to over here. Then it kind of went down my arm, and I don't know if it was like a muscle thing or what, but the pain in the chest is completely gone, but my arm, it still hurts. And I had pain here, like on my side. I don't know if you can see, like on my side, when I would breathe in, it would really hurt. That feels a lot better, but it's still there. But yeah, it hurts a lot. So I just wanted to ask for you to pray for me so that it will go away. Because I don't remember what it was, like a week, 2, 3 weeks ago. I'm not sure what it was. Or more. I asked you to pray about something and I noticed it went away. So anybody who was praying, thank you. Of course, Jesus. He is our healer. But it just feels like pressure in my arm. And it went away and it's come back, so anyway, hopefully it will be gone soon and forever, never come back again. But anyway, it just feels kind of like a blood pressure cuff around the top of my arm, like around my elbow or a little bit higher. It just feels, you know how that feeling, and then when they take it off, then you can feel the blood rushing back. That it feels like that pressury feeling. But I mean, like I said, my chest isn't hurting. I mean, I have pain on the side here, but I don't have any pain like here. I don't have pain here or anything like that. So I don't know what it is, but it was gone for almost a day. I also had pain, like I said. I had pain here. It kind of traveled. It went to my shoulder blade, and it went down my arm. It felt kind of like a nerve thing, like when you have sciatica. It sort of felt like that. I had pain in my shoulder blade down my arm, and it was just really hurting. I found out that I have something called spinal stenosis, and somebody that I knew that was in my family before they died, they had it. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go back inside because this air is hard to breathe. But yeah, it's kind of like a pressury pain. It starts on my side, kind of around my armpit area, in my shoulder, and kind of goes down. I don't know what it is. Was feeling okay, and then, I don't know, it started before I came out here, I think. But I just want you to think about, like, you know, whenever that stuff happened a couple years ago where somebody bashed my window in, I didn't have anybody to help me. I mean, I called some people from church and stuff, but nobody would let me stay there. I called somebody I was related to, nobody. And so somebody suggested that there was a man there fixing the window temporarily, and somebody that I know, I'm related to, they told me, why don't you ask the man if he'll take you to a hotel? He did, and they gave me 10% off because I told him what happened. I didn't have my ID or anything. I just wanted to get out of my place and go somewhere safe. God provided. I mean, you can't, people are not always there. They're sick. They don't answer the phone. It seems like when I have really good news and I want to tell people stuff, they're busy or they can't talk or they're doing something or they're sleeping, whatever, or they don't want to talk. It's just funny. It's just funny how people can be. I'm gonna turn on the air conditioning because it's hot out there. It's humid out there. Not too hot, I guess, but humid. Anyway, think about it. Because the Lord, He'll take care of us if we just lean on Him. Hope you have a nice day. Sorry, I talked about myself a lot, but I've been having some trouble. I just wanted to ask you. And thank you so much. Have a nice day. Oh, and pray for me. Tomorrow I have to go to the dentist. They're gonna do an evaluation and see if I have what's going on with me, okay? All right, thanks for watching. Bye.